Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros. Along acknowledge us. Snoop. Yo, welcome to another episode of Wrestling with the Bros.
You?
This is episode number 34. Alongside Hayden down there.
Yeet,
Fair to my left, your right.
yeet.
Our executive producer, who's been doing great things on his channel for Eagles content, because the Eagles are in the Super Bowl, something we won't see the Cowboys in no time soon. Smitty,
No
Yee,
yeet.
no Yeet, yeah, no Yeet for that. Uh, I am Chris. We're here with you on a special edition of Russell. Well, not really special edition, but we're on a different
Especially
for tonight's show.
Dude, that's what happened.
Hayden has something to do too, so yeah.
Just remember.
Fair just sits at home and he just scratches his ass all day. That's all he does at home. He scratches his ass.
Money building too.
He's like, yeah, chi. Tonight we're going to talk about obviously the fallout from the Royal Rumble, which just happened this past Saturday in Indianapolis. Also we're going to talk about the IWC. How they're so fickle. The IWC, they're very fickle, and we have a new segment tonight. It's called what was it called? Fake Love. Was that it? Fair Fake Love or Fake Hate? I think is what it's called.
Fake hate.
Fake
Fake
hate.
hate.
That's right. That's fake hate.
That's
Yes.
what I'm getting on with that with the internet backlash of Jey Uso to a lesser extent Charlotte Flair. We'll get into that. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Most definitely. But we start off tonight's show talking about the obvious, the Royal Rumble. It happened this past Saturday, Indianapolis. It was about 70,000 people there, I believe. 70,000 was there to witness the men and women's Royal Rumble winners. Charlotte Flair winning the women's Royal Rumble. And a surprise, I think we'll talk about our picks. I'm not sure. I can't remember if we said that Jey Uso was going to win, but Jey Uso is going to WrestleMania. I'm point the other way. It don't matter. I'm pointing. He's going to WrestleMania.
Jey Uso was winning in November. Does that count? No.
No, you fickle flip flopper.
This dude is such a flip flopper. It makes no sense. No, you're not getting credit for that. Okay, you're not getting credit for that. But Jey Uso, he was the winner of the Men's Royal Rumble. He is going to He is going to main event WrestleMania. Also, too, Cody Rhodes. He defeated Kevin Owens in the heavyweight championship, the undisputed championship match. And there was one more match. I know I'm missing something. I know I'm missing another match.
The Motor City Machine Guns and
Yes.
DIY.
Yeah.
DIY. Yes, that's what it was. That's what it was. And
With a heel turn for the
Street Profits, finally.
Street Profits. Thank you. Finally. All right. What do you guys want to start at with the Royal Rumble? What do you want to start at? Do you want to start with the actual Rumble match? Do you want to talk about the Street Profits turning heel? Where?
I think we should start from let's start from the card. Just the women's Rumble, go to DIY, KO, and then the men's Rumble.
All righty. Well, let's go ahead. The women's Royal Rumble match. Charlotte Flair wins. What are your thoughts? Hayden, I'll start with you. What were your thoughts about the women's Royal Rumble match?
Man, I'll tell you what, man. The women's Rumble is just a testament. No, it's just a testament, man, to I think really how far that and how deep that locker room has gotten. Because really, truthfully, you several years you've had to pull out legends from the past, and you've had to have had a pretty deep like surprise factor for the Rumble, and about 99% of that Rumble was people who are currently signed, who are current superstars within the WWE. You know, Jordan Grace, you can kind of argue she's TNA talent, but she just signed I believe a 3 or 4 year deal with
Hmm.
WWE. So she's
It was
officially,
5 years.
it was 5 year. So, I mean, even better. And she had an amazing Rumble, had one of the best spots inside that match with that fireman carry to Piper Niven. That was insane. I mean, and then you've got women who are still going to return. I mean, it's just that to me, the Rumble match for the women was just a huge testament to how deep and how amazing that locker room is, and how much the women's. I wouldn't be surprised if a few years down the road here, or maybe even in the next year or so, that we have a PLE that's just women.
You know what? Yeah, I hate that. That wouldn't surprise me because I know a buddy of mine. He and I we had talked about this a few years ago. He couldn't wait for the day for the women to main event WrestleMania, and we've had that. So I honestly, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Fair. Your thoughts?
I mean, just to touch on that last part real quick, I think it is in the works for an evolution too. This dude putting up stuff we get no money for. Just put.
I don't want people thinking. I don't want people to think that I'm drinking on the job here. Go ahead, Fair.
Nobody. Shit. um. No, I think an Evolution 2 pay-per-view it should be coming fairly quickly. This roster in the WWE has not been this deep ever. It's not since when
Hmm.
or since then. It has never been this deep. In my
Hmm.
opinion, it's deeper than the men right now.
Hmm.
Like WWE men's side is real top heavy. Like as much as we play play around with Roman and Cody and all of that stuff, it is really top heavy. And it's not, we just now getting the Jay Uso coming on as far as
Hmm.
new talent goes. But is he new talent? Because like we were just playing around with before, been in the game 15 years, and that's on the top part. Nothing that he was doing wrong. He's just now comfortable stepping out on his own. That's cool. But I'm just saying it's top heavy. Drew, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. It's real top heavy. You can go to the LA Knights. You can say, Jacob Fatu is on his way up. He's not there yet. So it's the women's roster is definitely deep enough to hold its own pay per view again, and I think they should really look into this to go further, like once a year. It- One of these December slow months. I don't need a matter of fact. You want to do these Saturday Night main events? Make one of them all win. Make
Good
one of
point.
Yeah.
them all win.
Good point.
I mean,
But
and
as
I
far
mean,
as
think
the
about.
run, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, even think about it. Like, man, like there was some big names that were missing. Becky Lynch, Jay
Hmm.
Cargill. I mean, there was
Hmm.
people that we expected to be in there, and it was still, I'd say, probably the best women's rumble I've seen.
It was
Yeah.
one
No.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It was a good royal. It was a good women's Royal Rumble. I think the biggest surprise was seeing Alexa Bliss because she's been out for what, about a year and a half or so. Um,
Nah,
eh,
almost two.
two was it 2 years? Okay. Okay. I
Mhm.
knew it was a good minute. I just didn't know. I thought it was about a year and a half, but no, it was. This was probably the deepest that I've seen this women's roster. And I agree ever. Um, I think, and I get why Charlotte won, but I would have liked to have seen. I was trying to think of somebody else who could have possibly won that Rumble, and Charlotte, she makes sense, but uh, I think a lot of people are kind of sick and tired of seeing Charlotte win or get all of these accolades here. So, but no, I enjoyed it. I would have liked to have seen maybe Io Sky or just somebody else win because I think Charlotte. was predictable in a sense. I think a lot of people probably felt, yeah, Charlotte's going to get it again, and obviously she did. So I don't know. Moving forward, I don't know what they're going to do with this. Well, I know what they're going to do with the story, but overall, I thought the women's Royal Rumble was a good match. Really, no major
Yeah, I
complaints.
mean, it
No
was
major complaints.
it the I guess like Hayden said, that was one of the best women's Royal Rumbles ever, including the finish. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Charlotte wins too much. You know, Cena won too much. Uh,
Yeah.
we can count a lot of people who say they won too much. You know, that's a wrestling point that I will allow, right? But when we get to the she's trash or saying stupid shit like that, I'm not having it.
No,
She
she's
is the best worker in the industry. I don't care what y'all dudes say. Now you want her to get a new character, you want her to show some more sides to her. Great, I'm with you because that little
oh
boring
no,
shit she tried to do on
she
Raw that we will.
yeah. Yeah, no, she's like one of the most athletic, if not the most athletic women's wrestler I think I've seen. If like I said, if she's
She's
not, she's definitely
total
in
package
the
in the ring.
yeah.
Total package in the ring. There's
For sure.
nobody, in my opinion, and whatever, better than her in the ring as far as selling, as far as telling the story physically, as far as being able to do any move that you can want to do. She is the best worker, women wise, in WWE for sure. And I will venture to say it'll be a long wait before you can say somebody else is close to her around the world. Now, character wise, like I said, and we gonna get to this when we get to the Raw preview, but bro, she can I don't like her mic work. I don't like her disappearance. Like I understand you trying to you trying to lean into this queen shit, but dog, one, we ain't see you in like a year and a half. Ain't nothing regal about you. Stop putting your nose up here. Like that shit is crazy.
Mhm.
Stop doing that. You look crazy doing
And
that.
to say
Stop
and to
doing that.
say that you are the best WWE superstar of all time.
Of all time, that was nasty work. Like I understand boosting yourself up, and it's kind of like, yeah, we get that she was trying to work, but dude, even you can't say certain shit. Like if LeBron James said, "Yeah, I'm the best basketball player ever," Twitter would melt down. Like you
Oh,
can't do
Oh
that.
hell yeah.
for sure. I mean,
You
he's
can't do that. But
and we ain't bringing in
okay, okay,
Lakers and stuff in here right now. You guys are too happy right now. You guys need to chill out.
don't get mad. Okay,
Too happy.
hey, you
Hey,
keep your
hey,
sons. You keep your sons over there. How about that?
Oh, bro, I ain't a
yeah.
Suns fan. I'm a Miami Heat fan, and we
Yeah, he's a
and
Heat
Oh,
fan.
worse,
and we dodged the KD bullet,
Yeah, well, yeah,
bro.
you
Listen.
guys did, you guys did. You know what? Look, they traded Jimmy. Matter of fact, who did you want outside of Butler? Because you traded
They
somebody
got
else too.
we
they
we
got
got some draft capital. Is what basically what we
yeah,
got.
they just traded Jimmy. But they got back Andrew Wiggins. They got
Mhm.
back
Oh yeah.
center, like a big dude, right? And then they got some picks. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that was crazy. But anyway,
Anyways, but
yeah,
back to
yeah, yeah.
back
But
to
yeah,
talking about Charlotte.
Mhm, mhm,
Just man, she needs to change. She needs to evolve as a character. And I mean, she like even her exchange with Rhea, and I know maybe we're jumping the gun a little bit here. Her exchange with Rhea in
mhm.
the ring was like, she was like, "But I beat you at the first WrestleMania." Like, okay,
yeah.
she beat you the last time you main evented a WrestleMania. Let's slow our roll here a little bit. Like, like it just felt like it felt forced. It felt like she was trying to connect with
Mm,
the crowd for a minute and then got pissed off and
mm.
decided to kind of go do her own thing because she was getting booed.
Should
Well,
should
yeah, I
should she
mean,
have
when
gone
they boo the
heel?
shit out of you, she
Should
is a
she have
heel.
just come off being the heel? Like the straight off, like don't even try
She
to
is
do
the
that.
heel.
That don't even no. What I'm saying is don't
Oh,
even try to
don't
come
okay.
off with the appearance of appealing to the crowd, but just come off. and just straight talk your shit. Like just come out and just you
I
know
like Charlotte when she talking shit. I don't like
right.
Charlotte, trying to relate to other wrestlers and give people compliments. Look what Nia's done this past year.
Yeah,
She has let off on these women, bro.
yeah.
Like nobody wants to hear a heel backhand compliment people no more. This
Mm-mm.
ain't the 80s and the 90s, bro. Just say they trash and move on. Like nobody cares. We all know y'all friends. We don't need to fucking pretend, bro. Just go out there and lace somebody up real quick, bro. Because I know you want to
Hmm.
do it. I know
Yeah.
she wants to do it. So just do it. Like don't come out here and say, "Oh, the last year and a half broke me." I don't care. I don't.
And you know what? She might have been speaking out of some pain from things going on in her personal life in that moment.
Oh,
Maybe
oh
too.
yeah,
For sure.
The
because of her
divorce.
divorce
Recently
with
got
Andrade.
divorced and
Yeah,
stuff. Absolutely.
yeah.
And once again, I want to also say I don't. When I say I don't care, I'm talking about character wise, not
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
personally
Yeah. Yeah.
wise. Like I don't want anybody to go through a major injury and a divorce in the same kind of year. So that's kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
just character wise, I don't want to hear that. Just talk shit. Do what you
No,
do.
for sure. And I think
Um, Wait.
and I was gonna say, and I think really the best bet for her would to go after somebody new to kind of reestablish herself, and that's why I think she should pick Tiffany.
Hmm.
I think they would put on an amazing match. I'm not interested in seeing another Rhea Charlotte match. Um,
Not right now. Not right now.
not right now. Not right now for sure. Um, I think they're teasing a Rhea and an Io WrestleMania match, which I think would be cool, but I don't know. I feel like
I was kind of wondering if they were going to try to tease a Rhea Liv Morgan match again with Liv winning that chamber qualifying match. I'm like, oh, are they going to go that route again of trying to go and have Liv against Rhea at
I'd
Mania or
I'd even
something? But
I'd even be interested in a Becky Rhea rematch.
Mhm.
I don't want to see that again. I don't need to
I
see that
think
again either.
I think if you give me a
Becky,
healthy Becky, I would love that
mm,
match.
yeah, she would
I
have to
don't
be
need to see
healthy.
that match again.
She would have to be healthy.
I don't need to see that
I
match again.
just
I want to see somebody else.
no, but Hayden, I do agree with
Honestly,
you.
I
I
would
do.
rather see Bianca. I'd rather see Bianca. I'm sorry, Chris. I'd rather see Bianca,
Good.
Rhea, and Tiff and Charlotte. That's who I want the women's matches to be at WrestleMania.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I was going to say I would like to see Tiffany go against Charlotte. I would like to see that. I would like to see
Yeah,
that.
I
You know,
I would think that's the way that they're going. In my opinion, and we'll see who gets in the
Yeah.
elimination chamber for the women. But I don't like who. What else is a Mania match? Keep it real. Like who else? Is Bianca and Rhea? That's all you got. That's really all you got, bro.
Unless Jade comes back and gets a real big
She's
push.
not coming back. The update that I sent in the chat, it don't. It sounds like she has a really serious injury
yeah.
and she's not coming back for a while.
They said something about April though in that. Um,
Hmm?
didn't they say something about possibly her showing up in April?
Mm-mm. Well,
Mm-mm.
April will be Mania, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
it would be at
April's
probably Raw
Mania.
after Mania, maybe. But they're not gonna put her in a rush. They're not gonna put her in a rush program. I mean, she's not gonna be on Mania this year. That's all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, it's messed up. But here's something I did like. I did like what for the Rumble match is. I did like who came in at whatever number and who like once a person got eliminated. I did like the fact that they said, oh, so and so they got eliminated by so and so or whatever, and they kept a tracker
Yeah, at the
of
graphics.
yeah
Yeah,
the
that was good.
little
I like
crawler
that. I
thing.
told you. The dude from ESPN is slowly and surely treating this wrestling like football.
Yeah,
He's keeping you detailed with the ticker, and then the announcers are always constantly detailing out what you're seeing. Also, they do more. in play replays of high impact moves. They showed that Homeboy getting killed 18 times before I felt like I seen another entrant coming into the Royal Rumble, bro. It's a lot of Monday Night Football if things going on, which I've definitely liked. I veered a
Yeah,
subject
Yeah.
there, but for
like
sure, I
like
like the
like
visuals.
on
On
Raw, on Raw and SmackDown. I do like what where they like during the match. They'll like maybe in the middle of the show they'll show headlines of what's happened so far for the show. I like that.
right,
I really like that because a lot of times people
like a
might
halftime recap.
yeah, in a sense, because people might get home and tune it in like, man, I wonder what the hell happened. Then you look up, oh, that's what happened. Such and such did it. Okay, I like that. So yeah, I really like that graphic that they did. Um, and moving right along to the tag match, you had you had Motor City. Oh gosh,
Motor
drawing a
City
brain
Machine
cramp.
Gun.
Machine Gun.
Yeah, thank you. Motor City Machine Guns against DIY. And then you had a heel turn, finally from the Street Profits, which we have been saying for forever. They need to turn heel. And they finally did that. And I think you're finally going to see the true version, the true version of Montez Ford. I think Montez Ford is really going to shine in this.
Hmm.
I
I
really do.
agree. I agree. I think they're doing a really good job at reestablishing the tag team division over there on SmackDown. It doesn't feel like they're doing it as well over on Raw, but the tag team division over on SmackDown is solid. And part of me kind of thinks that maybe they should just have one set of tag team titles, not two of them. But I don't know. I think
I
that
would, yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Talking out loud.
kind of like they do with the women's tag teams. I mean, Bianca and Naomi go across brand. I think I would rather see one set of tag team titles, but I mean, it was a banger of a match. It I think it's obviously within the spectrum of what happened at the Rumble. That's obviously not. That's probably the last that I would put on the list of like best to worst. Which isn't
Hmm.
saying that it was a bad match, but when you were in between a great women's Royal Rumble and then possibly match of the year, that's rough, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Um, I mean,
Go ahead, sir.
it was a good match, a really good match. Um, I didn't give a shit about the match, but it was a really good match. And I didn't care until the Street Profits came out, and then they showed me a heel turn. So, uh, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about is the heel turn, and I hope the heel turn spins Montez Ford off into a singles run, so we can finally get that. That's all I
Yeah.
want. I, I don't mean to disrespect the work of what DIY did in Motor City Machine Guns, but I didn't give a shit about the match because the team that I want to be and have the titles and hold the titles now are turning heel, and that's when I'll give a damn about tag team wrestling
Hmm.
again. So we'll see Friday.
I do
Most
like
definitely.
that. I do kind of like the whole DIY, like manipulating multiple tag teams and kind of bullying them to maintain their position. I do kind of like
Mhm.
that angle of it. And I think the DI, I think DIY is kind of like your cowardly heels. Like they're not going to enforce their will on anybody. But Montez Ford
Mhm.
and D'Angelo Dawkins are going to come and be those heels that are the heavies, and they're going to like wreck the place. Um, and so I'm super
Hopefully,
excited about that. They at
I
this point
agree.
you have to do something with the Street Profits outside of what they've been doing. They need a revamp.
Yeah, I agree. I think I know Fair and I have been preaching this for the longest, and I know you chimed in too, Hayden. I've been wanting Montez Ford to break away from Angelo Dawkins anyway, but hopefully this will be the point of where this starts that road down to where Montez Ford breaks off from Angelo Dawkins. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with the Street Profits on SmackDown. So hopefully they do great things with them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, match of the year so far, according to Hayden. Match
That,
of the year:
bro,
Cody Rhodes KO for the undisputed heavyweight championship. Kevin
bro.
Cody Rhodes wins, but man, that was a very physical match. Fair, I'm gonna start with you. Thoughts about this match, and was it match of the year so far?
I believe so. I believe it is now that eclipse for sure. The eclipse Seth Punk from the premiere episode of Raw on Netflix for sure. Um, I would dare to say that might be a top 10 ladder match of all time. I'll have to think about it, but I would say that was up there. The physicality in the match. I don't want to say I've never seen it, but it's something that we haven't seen in a long time, a very long time, as far as the ladder match and how to use it and putting people's body, like it was a just a physical match. And it was really good. I don't really even have much more critiquing of it. There's no little things I would have liked about it. That might have been close to as a perfect match, other than a couple of things maybe, but close to a perfect match that I've watched in a while. That ladder match was
Mm-hmm.
great. That ladder match is really fucking great.
I really think, like, when you look at that feud as a whole, that feud, and now that I've had some time to digest it, that feud really reminds me of like Attitude Era feuds that lasted months and months and months and months, and it just got more intense and more intense as you went along, and it really felt like that's what Cody's title run needed, was a true blue, I hate you, I hate your guts, I want what you have kind of feud. And for Cody to turn around and not just be the baby face of like, oh, I'm just liked by everybody, kind of like what KO was saying, was like, you get whatever you want. This truly put into question and truly put into um it made Cody compromise his morals, basically. And
Mm,
I mean, you seen moments in that match where Cody was like, I don't give a fuck, I'm ending this dude's career. I mean, the one spot that still makes me shudder, the two specific spots, but one is when Cody power bombed KO onto the side of the
oh
ladder,
yeah,
where like the very corner of the top of it just hit him in the back. Oh man, that
Mhm.
there's no way like you weren't have there's no way he's still not feeling it. You know what I mean? And then the Alabama slam. I thought he broke his neck, dude. I was
That
like,
was
that
ill.
dude,
yeah. I'm not even
that
He
going.
did
dude's
Yeah,
look. His
dead.
shit was folded, bro. That shit was folded, bro. Like that's oh man, that shit was nasty looking.
And then they come
yeah.
around and
Hey, I'm
say,
with you. Yeah,
Cody's
I
hurt.
agree. Yeah,
That's the
right.
crazy thing. They come around and say,
Right.
Cody's hurt? Like, what?
The dude that's
No,
working the next
yeah.
night is freaking Kevin Owens, the dude that almost broke his neck. Wow. Why you
Man.
why are you that mad? But we'll get to the I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll get
No,
to
no,
that.
no. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Finish.
But I'm just saying, why are you that mad after you don't put your neck and back in the rest of your life in a ladder and you was folded up like a bad sandwich that you rolled up and put in your lunchbox? Dude, dude out here beating Sami Zayn up. Go home. Go sleep. What you do?
Man, KO, Drew McIntyre and KO are the
Oh
best
my
heels in the
god.
business right now. Those two right
Yeah,
there are
Sydney,
the
what's
best
going on?
best heels in the business right now.
Who?
yeah.
KO and who?
I
I'm sorry.
agree.
KO and Drew.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Drew later. Matter of fact, we can
Um.
talk about Drew now. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was going to say. I'll say this real quick about that match. I love the physicality of it. I was like I said, I was at my boy's house, and they and we actually we switched from the Rumble to watch boxing. And so I was actually watching with
Mm.
my buddy on my phone. And man, we were sitting there going, ooh, ah. And matter of fact, when Cody did the Alabama slam to KO, we honestly thought we thought KO, like it's like he said, we thought KO broke his neck. Because that's how hard, like how hard he landed it through that ladder, or how hard he went through that ladder. No, I enjoyed the match. I really did enjoy the match. Um, if you guys are putting as match of the year so far, hey, by all means, I can't argue with that because it's probably it right now. The final match of Royal Rumble was the men's Royal Rumble. They closed out the show. Jay Uso, main event. Jay Uso, he won the Royal Rumble for the men. He didn't. He said he did not find out until a few hours before the show started. I will say this: I did like the idea of the present against the future of Lucha wrestling with Rey Mysterio and Penta kicking
Ray and
kicking
Penta.
off the men's. Yeah, Rey and Penta. I did like that. Them two kicking off the Royal Rumble match. I did like that part. Um, a few spots in there that I was kind of wondering. Uh, Roman Reigns, is he legitimate? Is he really hurt or is he not? I think they kind of talked about it a little bit on Raw. I don't think he is. I think he's just having time off until Chamber gets here, or maybe getting closer to WrestleMania. But fair. Start with you. What were your thoughts about the men's Royal Rumble?
This was one of I'm not gonna put it up there, but it was one of the it was a good rumble. Like, and it didn't need, like how we were saying about the women. It didn't need all those random ass surprises and the old ass dudes trying to walk their raggedy ass down they got there ramp.
Hmm.
Just current stars. It was built on, except for Cena, obviously, but current stars. It was built on. It was really built on the back of four people, which was Drew, Seth, Punk, and Roman. And like I said, I put Cena aside. We all know that part. But yeah, you got to talk about. First of all, we talk about the highlights. Like the I Show Speed. He died. Rest in peace.
Oh my
Um,
God. That dude got
he,
spirited
he
in half
died.
so
He
bad.
died.
Oh my
He died.
gosh.
You know, he
Dog,
died.
his
He
his
died. So
dude,
rest in peace. And then they
did
took
you
his
see his
ass.
leg? Did you see his leg afterwards?
Yeah, he had
That
like
piece of
a
that,
like a
like
yeah.
a chunk
I,
of
I
meat.
don't
I'm
even
like,
know how
oh
it
my
happened.
God. I don't even, I thought,
How did
because
that happen?
I watched that spear like 20 times, and I'm like, where did he get burnt at?
No, it wasn't from the spear.
It happened when he got
Maybe when
got
you
thrown on
throw it.
that table. It was
Okay,
from
yeah.
Otis. It
Maybe
was from
his
Otis
leg
when he
hit the
got thrown on that
bottom.
table.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. But that was a killer spot. Obviously the kind of three-way that happened between Seth, Punk, and Roman. That's obviously leading to something. Um, what it was a lot of good spots. Obviously, we got the news of the night with Drew not being happy because maybe Logan Paul went a little early in his celebration that led to him in the LA Knight spot that was supposed to happen later, but it happened while Drew was getting eliminated and was supposed to be a big thing. Um, Whatever. If you watch the match back, you know exactly what the spot that I'm talking about. Logan's posing to the hard camera. LA Knight's about to turn him around and BFT him, but him, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre. I want to say it was one other guy. I don't remember who it was.
They kind of rushed
But
that spot a little bit.
yeah, yeah, they rushed to the
Was it
spot,
Penta?
and then you, huh?
Was it Penta?
I truthfully don't know. It might have been Rey Mysterio for all I know, to be honest with you. But yeah, it was just they rushed that spot, and you can tell like when they pan out to Drew, and then they pan to Priest, and then they went to Drew again, but then they went to Logan Paul. And I think that is what got him mad because the cameras was supposed to be on him for this big thing, and they went back to Logan Paul. So, I mean, you got that part, right? Um, that stare off with Roman and Seth, bro. Please give me this damn. I really don't want that. I think I'll hold that part. I just want a singles match that tells my story of why Seth is really mad and why Roman is gonna say fuck you. That's all I want. That's all I want. Okay? That's all I want. And to just to wrap that up with the part I really want to talk about is I think that is coming as far as the part that I want, not to that drastic amount of flair that I just put on there, but there's no way that's not a triple threat match. Punk, Seth, and Roman. There's no way
Yeah.
that's not the match for Mania.
Yeah.
It's no way.
Yeah, I agree fully. I mean that the men's Royal Rumble was so good. Like Penta, man, I don't think I remember a star getting so like hyped up so quickly as much as Penta has in this short time
Mhm.
from his debut. I mean, he was in there for like 47 minutes, and he's been there for a month. And
Yeah, I think he was
then
the longest. They said that in the men's Royal Rumble was like
yeah,
47 or 48 minutes.
something like that. And he had
Yeah.
some great spots in there. Like him, the one of my favorite spots was him and Roman working together.
I was just about to say
Um,
that, like, who wild as shit. You got to work like the biggest star or one out not for this I was chill out. One of the biggest stars in WWE and wrestling period is like, come on, I'll help you do your spot. Huh?
yeah,
Who
yeah,
does
for
that?
sure.
Hulk
And
Hogan
and I
wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Would
and
Cena do
I
that? I
yeah,
don't know.
no. Well, I think Cena would. I think Cena now would. I don't know if
I think
Cena
Cena.
then would. Um,
But that
and
was kind
it
of
was just so good. It was so good, man. Like even post show, like the stare down between Jay and Cena was so great. You can see them building a lot
the
of
look
things,
on his
especially
face was
even
crazy.
yeah. I mean even the small things like when Cena entered, Fatu had just been eliminated, and you see this stare down between Cena and Jacob. And or well, you see Fatu just staring down Cena. So you know that's coming eventually. I mean, there was just so much there that storyline wise, and that's what I really love about the Rumble is you can tell a lot of story in a very short amount of time and
Mhm.
build a lot of things just from that match. Just for example, like the whole Damian Priest and Drew thing. Granted, I think that story has been there since the last Mania because Priest took away his Mania moment. And what is, I mean, Drew just gets crazy upset over stuff like that. And so I definitely think that the Damian Priest and Drew is going to be a match in Mania. Um, man,
Which
it was
is
just,
just to piggyback on what you just said, Tatum. My bad, because it was a good point, and it goes to my point about this outrage that people have about matches being floated. Like, what do you mean Drew and Priest is a not nothing, bro? He took his fucking title last WrestleMania. What are you talking about?
yeah.
Like, there's a storyline there that you dumbasses are not thinking about because you're so busy trying to say fucking Jey Uso can't wrestle. So why is he winning fucking Royal? Shut up and watch the fucking show.
And did you not watch the last Saturday Night main event? I mean, that was a wrestling match, bro. Like it was a great match. And I mean, people are just, again, we're going to get on this whole fake hate thing here in a little bit, but I think people just hold on to these moments, and it's really a small group of people. It's these internet fans that
Box.
just it's just a small box, and it's these internet fans who want to push their agenda and just have really no substance behind what they're saying. But for the Rumble, man, I think the highlight for me was obviously I think Jay winning. When I knew that it was an actual possibility that Jay was going to win, I started getting more and more excited, and went for it to see it happen and the way it happened. I thought it was great. That was cinema, dude. Like the way that Cena got eliminated, and you just see this moment of Cena's face and Jay in the background, and Jay can hardly believe that he won. I mean, and then the press conference from Cena. That was a side of Cena I've never seen.
I've never seen that. My man said, "Listen, I put I put work into this company, so I don't need to qualify for shit. I don't need to qualify for shit. All right, I'm in the fucking match, and I'm leaving to do a movie. Bye."
Dude, man. I mean, it was so good. It was shades of the first feud between him and The Rock. It was kind of shades of how he was
Right.
then. But I mean, it was more of like, no, I carried this business for years. I'm going to get my 17th title. It was that change from, oh, the Cena that we got, that was at the Raw, the Netflix premiere, where he was, just simple Cena, like, oh, I'm here to have a good time. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants that. Like, truthfully, I don't think anybody truly wants like just another like happy-go-lucky Cena run. We want to see something different from him, and I think we're going to
I
get
want to
that
see him
this time.
struggle.
Exactly.
I love to see him struggle. I hope he wins the chamber match, but loses at WrestleMania, and then he goes on like win Money in the Bank or something. Like
I would.
I would rather do it that
I, I,
way.
I, I, I actually feel the opposite. I would love to see him beat Cody, and that would force Cody to turn heel.
I mean, there's logic behind it. I just want him to play the sufferer for
Yeah.
because that'll be a good character build. Like it'll be something we never seen. Cena desperately, running ear to ear trying to pull power trips because it's his final goal, and they really ain't gonna say no to him. So like just that'll slowly turn him heel for a little bit, I
But
think.
homie has
But
struggled
this
though.
is
He
the
hasn't won a match in over 2,000 days.
bro.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
that's
been a
if you don't
minute.
call that a struggle, bro. Like that's
It's been a
it's like
minute. It's for sure
It's
been a
been
minute,
a minute.
try going 2,000 days without anything. I mean,
bro.
Yeah.
I mean, they eating 2,000 days. He hungry. Nah, but yeah, for sure. If we can get see Cody Hill turn from that, I'll take that. Um,
and then
yeah,
you can
yeah,
build
like
towards. I think you can build towards like another Rock. I mean, another Cody Roman, where Roman is the face and Cody's the heel. I would love to see that.
You could. But would so if that would have happened, then you would have that at SummerSlam. Then obviously,
Yeah,
gotcha.
because I think what everybody expected this year, because we've been talking about this card for a long time. We've been talking about the WrestleMania card since last year's Mania. Um, I think the card that we expected and thought was going to happen is actually the card for next year. I think next year is when we get Roman Rock. I think next year is when we get, uh, I think next year Punk wins the Rumble and is the World Heavyweight Championship at Mania. I think I truly think that they scored at the time. They're like, nope, we're going to make you wait a little bit longer for what you really want.
Mm.
I mean that's too far out for me. I can't you can't rely on what people were gonna pay Rock to do movies for. So we get them at this point. Um, honestly, to be honest, if I'm just being honest, as a wrestling fan, I would rather the WrestleMania that we're about to get than have The Rock anyway. Like he's a name, like he's fun to have around, and yes, I'd love for him to participate. I don't really need to see him wrestle, bro. I don't need to see Rock wrestle.
I
Like
I
that's not
need
what he
I
is now.
I need a Rock Roman. It has to be done at some point.
Yeah, that's the only match. Like, are you really knocking down to go watch Cody versus Rock?
No,
Why do
no.
I want to see that. Like, it's
I
not
mean,
it's not a knock on Cody and it's not a knock on Rock. I just don't want to see that match. I've seen every match, bro.
yeah,
It's nothing different. Just give me Rock. It's Rock and Roman, and that's really the only match that Rock needs to have. So
yeah.
if he can't do it this year and he can do it next year, fine. But I don't need no other matches. I don't need him to hold no titles. If he's cutting promos, cool. If he's being this big shot boss, cool. I don't need to see nothing else, bro, but a Roman Rock match. So
That makes
Oh
me
my
think.
god.
You had sent in the back channels. You had sent a little like article with Ava.
yeah,
Makes makes me
that's
wonder if
interesting.
Ava's going to be like the Rock's wise man.
I would say the wise man because that'd be crazy. His daughter being like his advisor, that'd be crazy.
Well,
But
in a
no, but like
sense,
more of his
not
proxy, like I
not
said, like his
Yeah,
proxy, like he's speaking for.
yeah,
She's speaking for him.
yeah.
Yeah,
not necessarily because if he decides to take on this role as being like a GM or whatever, if they decide to go that route, then she could be there to like kind of guide them on what to do of how to be a GM or whatever. Since she's doing that in NXT.
But
Rock
Like
taking
I said,
advising
if
his
they
daughter.
decide to go that route, hey,
I mean, she kind of did that with him on NXT, like a whole Ethan Page thing,
exactly.
where if she can kind of go
Yeah,
that
but that
route
was
and like
him being
remind,
him and her being
yeah,
her. It wasn't,
yeah,
hey dad, you supposed to make this match because of this.
yeah.
Like that's
I mean,
not
I
how
mean, I
I
mean,
don't
I
think.
mean, they could go that route if they wanted to. I doubt it, but just one scenario.
But yeah, no, I think overall the Royal Rumble was an A for me.
Yeah, I give it about B plus
Yeah,
A sort of
yeah, something right there. B A minus. There you go. A minus.
B A minus.
Yeah,
All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on to the IWC and them having fake hate. I don't know if you guys paid attention to it on X, Twitter, Blue Sky, whatever the hell you want to call it, X, Twitter, where a lot of people were pissed off. I guess they were pissed off because Uso won. Now, you know what's funny about the IWC? They want people like Jay Uso, and will use him because he's the example right now. They've been wanting Jay Uso to get that push. You're seeing him get to that point of where he can, uh, win something big like this or what have you. And then they finally do it. They give him that big push. He wins the Royal Rumble. And now you all are ticked off about it. You all are mad. You can't have it both ways. You can't cry for the push because you remember they were crying about LA Knight. He was so over and he never really got that. He never got that rocket on his back to where he really took. I mean, he took off, but he didn't really take off. Jay Uso gets it, and now they're upset about it. Make up your mind, people. Hey, I'm gonna start with you. Is this fake hate? Where is this fake hate coming from the IWC?
Dude, it happens every year in some way, shape, or form.
Every year.
Every
Yes.
year, no matter who the Rumble winner is, there's some kind of outrage. And I think to an extent the WWE knows this because that's when they do like their best stuff. Like outside of the year that like Batista came back and won, right? Like outside of a few times where it was like, okay, obviously like this wasn't the right move. Um, you've had Jey Uso leading, being the face of your company with a four-letter word, yeet. And
Yeet.
literally, I
You
mean, there's not a place that he doesn't go that crowd is not clamoring for him, dude. And it couldn't have happened to a better guy. His promo on Raw was just so good. Like It was good because it was
Even
him.
before the promo, they ran it. They ran his theme song back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they were
who?
screaming one more
Yeah.
time. Never seen that
Tell
before.
Yeah.
tell me
Never
what
seen
other
that
Never.
before.
superstar. Tell Yeah. Tell me what other superstar you're like. Yes, play my music more.
Yeah. Never. I've never seen that before
No,
ever in
no
my
one,
life. No one.
no one. Because
And so
that was crazy shit. Crazy shit. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
and, and I
But
mean and you can't say that Jay hasn't had good matches. He is one of the very few people who's pinned Roman over the last
hmm
5 years. He has main evented a Mania as a tag team person. He, I mean, he's in every main event picture over the last year. He's somewhere along those lines of just always being in the mix. Um, Beat probably a future Hall of Famer and Braun Breaker. Um, his matches with Gunther are good, are really good. His matches with Damian Priest were fantastic. I mean, overall, Jay doesn't have anything to prove, dude. He said it best when he was on Pat McAfee. Like, you don't lace my boots. You don't know what I do. You're judging me based off of a horribly written Mania match between him and his brother. That's what people are
hmm
really basing this all off on. That's whenever I see the excuse or the reasoning behind why Jay shouldn't have won, they all point to that match. It's like, okay, yeah, that was a bad match. Not everybody, not everyone's going to be a 5-star match. And
Exactly.
and so for me, like, I mean, even to an extent, maybe even the Charlotte a little bit. I think there's more validity in the frustration with Charlotte than there is Jey Uso, 1,000,000%. It's just because he has not been a consistent main name over the last 5, 10 years. And when you're putting him obviously up against a Mount Rushmore of people, you're like, oh yeah, maybe he shouldn't have won it. But the true fans who have been around for a
hmm
while, the true fans who are watching from week to week to week to week, know that Jay has earned this. Sorry, he's not on the Mount Rushmore with a Cena or a Roman or whatever, or a Punk or, whoever it may be. Cena wouldn't have been Cena if he had never gotten his match against JBL.
hmm
I mean, think about when Cena won his first title, the the hype for him is very comparable to what Jay's hype is now.
I disagree and say Jay's hype is more.
I mean, I
Cena
agree
wasn't
with
getting these
that.
crowd reactions.
I agree with that, but I mean, Cena was the fresh face with a huge following behind him, is what I'm saying. Like that's what I mean with the
We had the same type
comparison.
of hype. I get what you're saying.
Same type of
I
hype.
get what you're saying. Listen. The internet are a bunch of idiots. We were just bitching and complaining that this man had a 32-day fucking reign as as Intercontinental Champion just in October, and they took the fucking belt off him to go to fucking SmackDown to be with the Bloodline. You complaining about that? Oh, give him another title. He gets another Intercontinental title shot. He loses, right? He gets a World Heavyweight Championship match. What was the fucking the hashtag that was just fucking floating around? Give the fucking belt. I came on this podcast and yelled to the top of my lungs, give Jay the fucking belt. A week later, he sucks. What the fuck? How does that happen? You worried about your booking and your fucking picks that you made on that stupid fucking app instead of just fucking looking at the story. Connect the fucking dots. They made him again, by the way, again MVP of that fucking bloodline shit, bro. He came in here and he fucking earned the title match. He lost by a split second. What do you mean he doesn't deserve a fucking Royal Rumble win when he took it to the limit? That's the story. David and Goliath. You stupid fucking people. I'm sick of y'all. The Charlotte shit don't make sense either. You don't like her because her last name is Flair. Keep it fucking funky. That's why you don't like her. Don't fucking talk about she can't when she has doesn't have a promo. Yeah, whatever. She's robotic. Shut the fuck up. Who are you? Who are you? You niggas sit on the couch and watch her. The fuck is you talking about? She can't win the Royal Rumble? Who else is gonna win the Royal Rumble? Nobody else is built up. You're gonna give it to Nia? She just fucking lost the title 2 weeks ago. What are you doing? And stop bitching. All you do is bitch. For what? When we get to Royal Rumble, them stupid niggas, all the fucking idiots, all the dumbass people, same people that's bitches are gonna be in the stands probably. Yeah. All these dudes is fucking hypocrites, bro. From the content creators that yell and scream on they shit. I get the yell and scream now too. I got fucking pods. All of you fucking people are stupid. All of you.
All of you. You hear me? All of you.
All of you.
All of you.
That Jersey accent came out, didn't it?
Right. Yeah. All of you.
All of you.
Oh man, no, yeah, I think so. That means ain't fair. So that means the same ones who are complaining when Jay shows up at Mania, they'll be cheering out there showing fake
Right.
love to him, fake love to him.
Straight up to my
1,000,000%.
face. Oh, bro. We can't do that. We can't do
No,
that. Listen, it's whack. It's just whack. It's whack.
and what better time to get, engagement, right? Like we're getting into WrestleMania season. People just want engagement. It's really what it's about. And
And it was always, I don't know if y'all noticed my retweets during that time or that Sunday, but it was the same word. It was different people and the same wording. They had I swear it was, they have so many options and they choose that route. What the fuck are you talking?
It was bots.
Do you
Was it bots?
No, I'm pretty sure they were bots, bro. It was like
yeah.
8 or 9 of these motherfuckers that would start the convo of Jay being trash and can't wrestle, and it would be that tweet with those fucking words, and then that's when the comments will fucking go swarming in. I'm like, they got who paid? Somebody had to pay for that, bro. Somebody had to pay for that because it was too coordinated. It was too coordinated.
For sure.
So, no, go ahead, Hayden. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna bring up the last, thing of the night, probably, but we were supposed to have a special guest tonight, but I think he forgot.
Oh no, he's doing a space. Yeah, he's doing a space because I think the NFL honors are on, and something else with the Cowboys too happened. I can't remember, but
somebody got lucky. Is what happened.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know why y'all think like I'm scared of somebody. First of all, he didn't smoke nobody. Okay,
he's about to smoke somebody. It ain't you.
He ain't smoking. I know they me, but he ain't smoking. I just want to put this on the record. But
Here's
the
the
dude,
thing.
hold
I did
on.
not know.
The dude over here?
No, first of all, I did not know that this man. I did not know this man was not watching the Rumble. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I went out there.
You shouldn't just blurt stuff out. Just stop blurting stuff
hold on,
out.
wait a minute. This is the same guy. This is the same guy over here to my left. Oh, wait, the other way. That's always talking about, hey, promote the stuff, promote. Get it, talking about
How's that
get it out
promoting?
there.
You told somebody to enter the show.
Wait a minute. I tweeted out that Jay Uso wins the Rumble. I'm glad he wins. Nix comes over there and was like, oh God, Ice Spears from blowing the. How am I supposed to know he was?
DM'd it. You put it in the chat. It wasn't no damn
No, I didn't.
tweet.
No, I tweeted it. I tweeted it out.
Show you the screenshot, bro. You put it in the chat.
Bro, yeah. I tweeted it out that Jay Uso won. He quote tweeted me whatever and was like, "Yeah, thanks for spoiling it." How was I supposed to know you weren't watching? I'm not in this man's life.
You the child that just want to try to talk yourself out of the ass whooping. It's all right. Just go
Oh
get a
my
switch.
gosh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
He 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 coming. It may
Oh
not be
my
tonight.
God.
Whoa.
It may not be tonight, but he's coming.
Man, come on, man. Cut that mess off, man. Toss some pause, man. You know exactly what that man talking about.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm
I,
telling you, I did not know that Nix was not watching the Rumble. I was not with or around Nix. He's in Texas. I'm in Illinois. I didn't know that man wasn't watching the Rumble.
bro.
How was I supposed
Bro,
to know
that's
that?
like you know what you did? You went to see Captain America and you told him the ending of the damn
Oh
movie.
my
That's what you
gosh, here
did.
you go. Look
It's
here,
gonna
ladies
be
and gentlemen. I did not.
it's gonna
Hey,
be
hold
the
on.
biggest
Hey, you
long
ain't doing
distance
shit with
ass
the
whooping ever.
Charlotte one. You ain't doing the shit with the Charlotte one. You didn't say nothing about Cody winning. You said
Yes, I
Charlotte's
did.
the
Yes,
one that
I
got the
did.
Royal Rumble. No, you ain't
Hey,
saying a goddamn thing
oh,
about the other two. You did it on purpose.
no,
You
no, no,
did it
no.
on purpose.
I know
Yes,
why.
you
Wait a
did.
minute. I know why. I know why. Because by then I was watching it on my phone. I was watching it on my phone. So when the Rumble ended,
Yeah, yeah,
I cut it off, and
yeah,
then hey, I tweeted about it, whatever. He gets
But
mad
he
at
yeah.
got
he
to
gets
get the
mad at me
business.
for what wait a minute. Here's my thing. How about you don't check your phone? Don't check your phone if you're out. Don't check to see if
What if you was on notification? What if
oh he
you're on notifications?
oh
You
no
should feel
no no
special if you're on notifications.
hey, here's my thing. And you know what? He can't get mad at me. Bleacher Report put it out too. Cuss them out. Chew them
Well, hey,
out.
hold up.
That's their job. You're
You're
not
not the
expecting
only
his
one,
friend to do it.
Chris.
You
You're not
see
the
this?
only one
That's
that
what
needs
you
to
are.
catch.
You're a traitor.
Oh, hold up
You're a
here.
traitor.
No, you don't get to say that. You don't get
Why?
to say that, sir.
Yeah, dictator.
Why?
Oh,
Judas.
30 minutes before the Royal Rumble starts, you say, you know what? I'm gonna change my
Yeah.
picks.
I'm gonna change my
Because he
picks.
pissed me
I don't
off.
feel comfortable.
Because he
Oh my
pissed me.
god.
He pissed me off. He pissed me off. All right. So I had to do it, and I was
No, you
wrong any
didn't.
goddamn
No,
way.
you
It don't
didn't.
matter.
This
Exactly.
man.
Exactly. You were wrong anyway. While you're sitting there talking,
Nah,
you
you
were
pissed
wrong
me off.
anyway.
Stop talking about
This
Roman. I'm sick of it. All right. You
this man
take
on
your fucking
4K.
your Cooper Rush ass fucking wrestler and you fucking go back over there. How about that?
This
Yeah,
man on
yeah,
4K
yeah.
last
Cooper
week.
Rush.
Man, I wish Smitty was here so we could replay the clip, so we could say who exactly he was picking for the Rumble. And I'll tell you what, it wasn't
I
Roman
was CM Punk.
Reigns.
I'll tell you. I will tell you. It was CM Punk. I
Yeah.
will tell you.
I think
It
I
was
think we
CM
all picked
Punk.
Paul. I think we all picked Paul because we all thought that he was going to finally
I
get his
picked
Nah,
Roman.
he
WrestleMania
picked
moment.
I
he
picked
picked
Roman.
Roman. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I picked
Okay.
Roman. I wanted to pick Jay,
Yeah,
but
and then Chris wants to put out a tweet to piss me off. So he pissed me off, and I fucking changed my pick. You goddamn right. That's how I chose to deal
Boy,
with the shit. Okay, I pissed me
wait a minute.
off.
How are you mad at my tweets? You know what? You're like the IWC.
Oh, you want to
You're
know
like the
why? Because
IWC. This
I'll
fake
read you what
hate.
you said.
This fake hate.
I'll read you
This
what you
fake
said.
hate.
Fake hate. Chris is
you
a
know what,
troll.
Chris? It's
First of all,
it's
that's
starting to
everybody
sound
knows.
like it's everything's your
Everybody
fault,
knows.
Chris.
You're a troll.
Everything's Bible.
Everything.
Everybody
Everybody hates
hates
Chris.
Chris.
It is his fault. Because you and Nick wanted to goat me and tell me that we don't know who the goddamn man is in this goddamn company. All right. So I said, fuck
Hey,
y'all. And I'm gonna pick Roman. And then I was wrong any goddamn way. They all got eliminated at the
exactly.
same damn time.
Hey,
So
wait a minute.
whatever. We all learned the
I don't
lesson.
know. Hey, I don't know if you guys saw this tweet from Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner earlier today, but he
Oh,
said today's wrestling is soft. Back in my day, we didn't need 20-minute promos on social media beef. We handled business with suplexes, Steiner lines, and the recliner. That's the difference. My era of wrestling was the hardest hitting era of all time. Period.
He, his nephew would tear him up in the ring.
Oh my gosh,
First of
man.
all, if Twitter was around in the '90s, they would for sure.
Be
The
canceled.
NWO would have been all over Twitter in the '90s,
Oh hell yeah.
all
And
over Twitter.
DX. And DX.
Oh my God, bro! No, maybe no. Rock would have been on there for sure. Uh, Diamond Dallas Page, Sting probably no. Like it have been, they would have been all over that, bro. Shut up. You used to talk to the dirt sheets. All now, all you got to do is pick your goddamn phone up and talk yourself. Now, yes, you would have
Yeah,
used it. Shut up.
for
Shut
sure.
up, old man.
Well, with that being said,
With that being said, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to Wrestle with the Bros, episode 34. Real quick, Super Bowl picks. Who you guys got? The Chiefs. Yep, we all know that. They're going to
Chiefs.
three-peat. For fair, Hayden and our executive
Fuck
producer,
that
good luck.
goddamn
Not
game.
hold on. Good luck, not so good luck to our executive producer, Smitty. I'm Chris.
I
We'll
hope
see
you
y'all
lose
here
by
next
two.
week. You know what? 2.5. Hey, Smitty, hit the music.
Hopefully he's there to hit the music. Nope.
Smitty.
We trying to leave.
Nope. We I mean we keep talking. Listen, what else happened? Hold on.
Smitty, hit the
Fantastic
music.
Four
I got
he ain't
things I
listen.
gotta do.
Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four trailer. Before hurry up.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That was good. That was real good. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And the thing is
People
actually
hated people
comic book
hated it.
accurately because they don't read the comic. That's why they don't read the
That's what
comics.
For sure.
That's exactly how the thing looked back in the comics, man.
So they
Exactly.
they
Get out of
trying to
here. It was
say
so dumb.
they trying to say that Galactus is not coming to devour Earth, that he's coming looking for Franklin Richards. I
Hmm.
just did a little twist, meaning that he's been here before. They already know. You know what I'm saying? There was a
Hmm.
design. I was nerdy as hell this week, bro. They were breaking down like little Easter eggs in the trailer, and
Hmm.
they
Uh-huh.
saw the bridge shit.
The
You know
bridge.
that
Yep.
yeah, the
Multiverse
multiverse.
bridge.
I can't remember of it. Yeah, they showed that, so we know we get like the Council of Reeds and shit like that. That was if there's a couple of different breakdowns on YouTube, y'all can go find them. But if y'all pay attention to the Easter eggs, they're kind of showing you where they're going with Doomsday and Secret Wars. So
For sure. For
I
sure.
love that trailer, but there's a lot of people who didn't like it. Like, what you mean you don't like that trailer? That shit was
Hold on.
Fake
trash.
hate.
After wait a minute.
Fake hate.
After go ahead. Hey, no, I was gonna say after the last two Fantastic Four movies, oh, I'm definitely looking forward to this. Not only that, I'm looking forward to the new Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah, they're gonna have to win me back on that one.
I didn't see the
But
trailer. I didn't see that
Yeah,
trailer, but I'm gonna go watch it now
it
though.
yeah, I
I
was gonna
got
say
food,
it
guys,
came out
so
literally.
I'm gonna head out.
All right,
I
hey,
didn't
take
know.
care, man. I literally saw. Yeah, matter of fact, that trailer dropped like the next day after Fantastic Four. It literally dropped the next day, and
Yeah,
it was like I was like,
yeah.
oh, because I guess they're taking elements of the book that haven't been used, and they're going to
Mm.
use it in this. So I'm looking forward to
Is
it.
this a
I've always
reboot,
enjoyed.
or are they doing like a? Is this like a
It's
sequel?
I think it's like a reboot per se. It's like a reboot because Chris Pratt is not in it. Neither him or Bryce Dallas Howard. Crap. Uh, yeah. So, Smitty, you there?
But yeah, they keep dropping new. They keep dropping new scenes from this Captain America movie. I don't like that. I don't. That doesn't give me hope for the
Yeah.
movie.
I was just going to say. I hope it is. I hope it's not I hope it's not an indicator of bad things to come.
I'm gonna call
So,
Smitty.
so
Let's see. Can you hear it? Live and in color, people.
yeah,
You just trying to turn the stream off.
I hear you. Yeah, I hear your phone. But no,
Can you
the
answer?
new Fantastic Four trailer, I really like it. July is going to be a great year for moviegoers. You have Fantastic Four, Jurassic World Rebirth, and Superman Legacy all in the same month of July. It's going to be great.
That's gonna be. It's gonna be like this. This year period is gonna be good. Yo, look at we got the Cap movie, then Daredevil, then damn, the Thunderbolt movie. Then you got I think the Ironheart joint come out on Disney Plus.
Hmm.
Then you got the three that you said before. Um, it's it's a crazy amount of stuff that's coming out, bro. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
All
most
right,
definitely.
ready.
What do you do? Fall asleep? Mayday!
All right, hello. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Uh-oh. My AirPods like, bro, we supposed to be off the damn. We supposed to be off already. Like, what are we doing?
Uh-huh.
We supposed to be off of here. What are we doing over here? I,
Mayday!
I can't hear you, bro. You muted me?
No, I hear you. I hear you.
I don't know why I can't hear. Um, you think if we just leave, it'll shut off?
I hope so. Hey, I hope it's not like 2 or 3 hours of dead air.
I mean,
Oh,
all right. Let's just go. Yeah. Peace.
later. Holla.